What if your favorite soccer team won everything and then almost lost it all? Sounds crazy, right? But that's exactly what happened to this team, FC Barcelona. They started to fall apart, lost money and players, but what could have happened? A team that once ruled the world of club soccer is now trying to get back on its feet again. Will it happen? Will they be the best again? Let's find out. This is the story of one of the world's best soccer teams, FC Barcelona, or Barça, which most people simply call them. You've likely seen their iconic blue and red jerseys. Perhaps you've chosen them in a game or heard someone yell, Messi, kicking around a ball. But this is not just a name. The team started way back in 1899, more than 100 years ago. Can you believe that? Their home Camp Nou is one of the biggest soccer stadiums in the world. It's like a giant castle for soccer. Every week, thousands of fans fill the seats to cheer, clap, and sing for their team. But what made Barcelona truly special wasn't just the players or the fans. It was something that made other teams nervous just hearing the name. A style so sneaky and smooth, they named it after a sound. What was it? They used a style called tiki-taka. It's a catchy name, isn't it? Tiki-taka means passing the ball fast and fast and fast, back and forth, never allowing the opposing team to touch it. The players passed the ball around like a magic trick. It seemed like a dance, quick, fluid, and lovely. Nobody in the world could play it better than Barcelona. From 2008 to 2015, Barça burned bright. They had a brilliant coach by the name of Pep Guardiola, who showed them how to play intelligent soccer. By not just maintaining possession, but moving the ball quickly and playing together. And they did just that. The players weren't merely running around, they were moving as if they knew what was going to occur next. And boy, did they have incredible players. The star of all stars, Lionel Messi. He was incredibly quick, and oh boy, did he have magic in his feet? He left defenders spinning and scored goals as if it were the simplest thing to do. And then there was Xavi, the great passer. He could play the ball wherever he wanted. And Iniesta, cool, clever, and always at the right position. When those three played, it seemed like they were painting pictures. With that squad, Barcelona won it all. They won La Liga, the Premier League in Spain. They won the Champions League, the largest club tournament in Europe. In 2009, they had 6 titles in 1 year. That was something no other team had ever achieved. Children all over the world wanted to be Messi. Supporters of every nation wanted to see Barça play. You'd think a team like that would stay on top forever, right? But here's the twist. The same team that won everything would soon be fighting just to stay alive. Gradually, things began to change. Some of the stars first became older. Xavi and Iniesta departed. Then Neymar, a star name as well, moved to another club. Barcelona attempted to bring new players in to replace them. They spent huge sums of money. It worked sometimes, but often it did not. Some players didn't fit into the team. Others turned out to be less talented than hoped for. Then came the actual trouble, financial issues. Barcelona had spent far too much. The players earned huge wages, and the club was deeply in debt. Then the COVID-19 pandemic struck. Fans could no longer attend games. No ticket revenue. Fewer dollars from television. It was bad, very bad. Soon the club was in debt, big debt. We're talking billions of dollars. And the hardest part of all, they had to let go of their greatest hero. In 2021, Barcelona said goodbye to Lionel Messi. He did not want to go. The club did not want him to leave, but they simply could not afford to keep him anymore. It was against the league rules. Messi wept. The supporters wept. It was the end of an era. Messi moved to a French club named PSG. To many fans, it was as if a part of their heart was being snatched away. Once Messi departed, it was tough. The team wasn't winning as they used to. They were losing games they previously used to win comfortably. It was no longer fun watching them play. Fans were anxious. Even the club had to sell some of its future revenues, such as TV rights, just to cover expenses. It helped keep them afloat, but it wasn't an ideal solution. Despite that, Barça didn't lose hope. They began constructing again, with young players this time. Children like Pedri, Gavi, and Ansu Fati took to the field. They had dreamed of playing for Barcelona since they were young. Now it was their turn. Just when it felt like all hope was gone, someone came back. A legend, a hero, a name every Barca fan knows. But this time, he wasn't here to pass the ball. He came to lead. Can you guess who it was? Xavi. Not as a player, but as the coach. The same man who used to pass the ball like a magician was now responsible for guiding the team. Fans rejoiced. They believed again. With Xavi in charge, things improved. The side began to appear stronger. Perhaps it wasn't the same old tiki-taka from the early days, but you could sense the enthusiasm returning. Proved that despite the hard times, the team could still bounce back. After winning La Liga, fans were excited. "This is our time again," they shouted. But the 2023-24 season turned out to be tougher than anyone thought. Injuries hit hard. Players like Gavi got hurt badly and couldn't play for months. That was a big loss. Other players were tired or out of form. Some of the new signings didn't work out the way they hoped. And Real Madrid, their biggest rival, got stronger with new stars like Jude Bellingham and Kylian Mbappe. In La Liga, they didn't finish first. In the Champions League, they tried hard but didn't reach the final. Another surprise, Xavi announced he would leave as coach at the end of the season. Fans were shocked. Now what about the current season, 2024-25? And guess what? Just when fans thought everything was over, Xavi dropped a bomb. He changed his mind. Yep, in a surprise twist, Xavi stayed as coach. After having quite a discussion with the president and the players, he felt the team needed him, and the young stars believed in him. Barcelona made smart signings, not expensive ones. Like Robert Lewandowski, they focused on youth again. Players like Lamine Yamal, a teenage winger with speed and tricks, started shining. Gavi worked hard to recover from injury. Pedri returned to form, and suddenly things looked hopeful again. But come on, not all the issues are solved. The club still owes money. They still need to be resourceful with their finances. They're also rebuilding their stadium, so they're in a smaller ground for now. So that's fewer fans, fewer revenue from ticket sales. Despite all the highs and lows, one thing hasn't changed: the passion for Barca. The fans still sing. They still wave their red and blue flags. They still proudly wear their jerseys. Barcelona isn't just a team. As their slogan goes, it's Més que un club, more than a club. It's part of the city, part of the people, part of history. And now the club is struggling to be great again. They are putting their faith in their young stars. They are sticking with their coach. And someday we will once again see Barcelona at the very top, playing with passion, passing with wizardry, scoring goals that make the world rejoice, winning trophies again. So that's a wrap, guys. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and also comment down below if you think Barcelona is the greatest. Now, while you are at it, make sure to watch our previous video about the best funny moments in football as well.